We live in a world obsessed with the flawless. From the pixel-perfect filters on our screens to the relentless pursuit of an unblemished career, modern culture demands one thing: absolute perfection. We are conditioned to believe that to be broken is to be valueless. When a teacup chips, we throw it away. When we fail, make a mistake, or experience a deep emotional wound, we hide the scars, terrified that the world will see us as damaged goods. But what if our scars are not something to hide? What if the moments that break us are the very moments that make us beautiful? In Japan, there is a centuries-old art form that directly challenges the tyranny of perfection. It is called Kintsugi, literally golden joinery. It is the practice of repairing broken pottery with lacquer dusted with powdered gold. Tonight, we look beyond the gold lines to explore the profound psychology and brain science of Kintsugi and discover how a broken piece of clay can teach us the ultimate lesson in healing the human mind. To understand Kintsugi, one must first understand Urushi. Urushi is a natural sap harvested from the Japanese lacquer tree. It is not a synthetic instant glue. It cannot be rushed. In fact, Urushi does not dry through evaporation. It hardens through a biochemical reaction that requires a specific, warm humidity. It takes weeks, sometimes months, for a single layer to fully cure. There is a profound psychological parallel here. In modern cognitive psychology, we talk about post-traumatic growth, the idea that individuals can suffer deep psychological adversity and emerge stronger than before. But the modern world expects instant resilience. We are told to bounce back immediately. Brain science tells us this is impossible. When the neural networks of our life are disrupted by sudden loss or failure, the brain enters a state of hyper-arousal. True neurological restructuring, true healing, is a slow, biological process. The artisan applying Urushi knows that if you force the broken pieces together too quickly or dry them too fast, the bond will crack. Healing requires a controlled environment, patience, and time. The sticky, dark lacquer reminds us that the middle phase of recovery is not beautiful. It is messy, it is slow, and it requires us to sit in the quiet shadows of transition. In the Western tradition of repair, the goal is invisible restoration. If a priceless Roman vase breaks, the conservator's job is to hide the cracks, using seamless resins to recreate the illusion that the trauma never happened. The value remains tied to the illusion of pristine youth. Kintsugi operates on a completely opposite philosophy: radical acceptance. Instead of hiding the fracture, the artisan illuminates it. By dusting the lacquer with pure gold, the crack becomes the focal point of the entire object. It proudly declares, "This object has a history. It has faced gravity, it has broken, and it has survived." Psychologically, this is the shift from shame to honor. When we experience failure or emotional trauma, our default evolutionary response is shame. Shame triggers our sympathetic nervous system, the fight-or-flight response, causing us to isolate and hide our vulnerabilities. But when we practice the mindset of Kintsugi, we perform a radical cognitive reframing. We stop looking at our life's cracks as points of weakness. We realize that our scars are the physical proof of our resilience. A person who has struggled, broken, and put themselves back together possesses a depth of character, an empathy, and a wisdom that a perfect, untested person can never replicate. The gold line does not make the bowl new, it makes it unique. Why does the human eye find a Kintsugi bowl so captivating? The answer lies deep within our neurobiology. Human brains are hardwired to recognize patterns and symmetry. It is an evolutionary survival mechanism. However, when an environment is too symmetrical, too perfect, the brain's cognitive processing goes on autopilot. It becomes sterile. In Japanese aesthetics, This is counterbalanced by the principle of fukinsei, the beauty of asymmetry and irregularity. When the brain encounters the organic, unpredictable golden rivers of a kintsugi bowl, it instantly wakes up. The visual cortex is stimulated by the contrast between the smooth ceramic and the textured gold. Neuroscience suggests that this subtle visual tension can trigger a release of dopamine, not the dopamine of high-stress excitement, but the dopamine of deep curiosity and aesthetic pleasure. By embracing fukinsei, we soothe our own minds. We look at the irregular gold line, and our subconscious recognizes a profound truth. Nature is not linear. Trees do not grow in straight lines. Rivers bend. Mountains are jagged. When we allow ourselves to be asymmetrical, when we accept our emotional irregularities, we finally align our minds with the natural rhythm of the world. We stop fighting our flaws and start appreciating their texture. The story of the broken bowl reminds us of a truth we too often forget. Brokenness is not the end of value. It is simply the beginning of a more profound history. The next time you look at your own life and see only the cracks, the failed relationships, the missed opportunities, the emotional wounds that still ache, remember the art of Kintsugi. Do not rush to hide your pieces under a veneer of false perfection. Give your Urushi time to cure. Let your healing take the time it needs. And when you are ready, do not paint over your cracks. Fill them with gold. Wear your story proudly, for it is your scars that make you whole, your flaws that make you beautiful, and your history that makes you an absolute masterpiece. Thank you for watching the Japanese Wabi Sabi Journal. Have you ever experienced a moment in life where a broken piece was restored into something more beautiful? Let us know your story in the comments below. And if you wish to continue this journey into the quiet wisdom of Japanese philosophy, please subscribe. Until next time, stay mindful.